Last time on Dice Quest, our heroes entered Windsong Cave. Following a strange sound, they discovered a blurred image that led them to a strange land, filled with very little land. Welcome to episode 34 of Dice Quest.
So wait, you said there was a hammer leaning against a tree, right?
Yep.
Can I try and pick it up?
Go get
Sure.
it, Maddie.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Hell yeah, I'm proficient in that. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
I got a 16.
16! You can't even move this hammer. Like, it easily could weigh as much as this tree that it's leaning against does.
Okay. Ooh. Well,
Would
I give
anyone
up.
else like to do anything?
I know I can't lift it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do too.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of waiting.
Then do we want to do anything else, or do we want to just kind of cut the minutes of wait and pop to the end?
Let's cut the minutes of wait.
We'll
Okay.
pop to the end.
So, after a few minutes pass, the fighting between these two different clouds seems to cease. The cloud creatures, the ones with wings and lightning just streaking through them, seems to fly off the exact opposite way this winged man went. And the normal clouds seem to almost be watching, these creatures fly off, and then, like, the clouds themselves almost turn to point at the island, and they start to just kind of break away, revealing a man floating where they once were. His just like fire red hair and very apparent lack of armor, and a shirt for that matter, can
Is he hot?
easily
Yes!
be seen.
How
This is the
muscly.
best image of like Thor floating down to us, like, bask in my greatness, peasants.
Alright, this is a very important question.
Yes.
Does he have a six-pack?
You could fucking build brick walls that seemed less sturdy than his six-pack does.
I'm gonna touch him.
No, Maddie, if he eats you off this island, I'm not gonna go get you.
Me neither. I
just
can't find a
just wanna touch a
six-pack.
titty. Let me touch the titty.
You can't reach the titty.
I just want to squish.
All we really came to this plane to do was just touch some authority.
We didn't come for that. We just here to touch the titty.
Yeah, fuck that hammer. Your titty is what I'm here for.
Okay.
Alright,
He
continue.
floats down to the island y'all are standing on, and before all three of you is a rather impressive 6.5 foot tall, just built like a tank man, really bushy red beard.
We're all so
And-
small.
Just my type.
I didn't mean for this to get sexual, but when I was writing it kind of did.
Your man crush just totally came out.
Thor is
You're
hot
writing
as
this
fuck in my
love
defense.
You're just writing a love letter to Thor. You're like, your big bushy beard, your magnificent pecs.
Those muscles are more than I could ever imagine.
His
It
triceps
just turns
are
into fanfic like a
delightful.
page later. Sorry, guys.
Straight up like
You're gonna have
fanfic.
to deal with this.
R-rated,
No,
not safe for
SpongeBob
work.
Thor, here we go.
Oh god.
So he lands and kind of says, Balin says you seek something from me.
Yes, we seek your hammer. Oh dear, great muscly one.
Well, I think we really seek to protect your hammer as much as we can. There's a group coming after it that are trying to resurrect the old gods.
I'm so sorry, but it literally sounds like a euphemism.
What, Vanny?
Let me protect your hammer.
Oh.
And like I can't stop giggling because I'm mentally like 12.
Who isn't?
Let me just hold on to that
like
hammer of
innuendo?
yours.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
He just kind of looks at the three of you, and you think she's not safe.
We
I
don't
mean,
know.
we already recovered one relic.
They
From someone
managed
who
to
wasn't
recover
keeping it safe
this,
enough.
and I'll show him Flame Tongue. And we just recently got it back.
Oh,
Don't tell him we lost it.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you?
Smack him
I
upside
said
the
they
head.
recently got a hold of it, and we retrieved it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He doesn't know shit about the fact that we got drunk and lost it. And also, I
That's
don't
your fault.
really feel like we need the hammer that much. I just want to make sure that he can keep the hammer safe.
he does look down at Flame Tongue and looks at the three of you and is like, I didn't know Hairdyne lost his favorite sword. I'll have to go give him shit for it.
Just don't tell him I
Understand
told
That
you.
sucks.
You just
and-
snitched on your god.
Oh shit. Smooches
Now
get
he's
stitches,
pissed.
oh no.
He kind of starts like looking off, not in a different direction, but kind of past you. That makes sense.
Yep.
Want to make sure.
Sure.
Through
Okay.
us.
Yeah. So he kind of looks beyond all of you, and I'm gonna need a perception check from the three of you.
Alright,
Okay.
we're down
Come
to
on,
like
baby.
3 more D20s
Don't do
that
me
haven't
wrong.
fucking failed me yet, so let's hope for the best. Yeah!
I
got
got a
it.
15.
I got
Wait, what?
I got an 18!
I got it.
Thank you.
8.
All right. Marilyn and Rangrim, you both see, just kind of like in his eyes, this skyscape of like a bunch of strange purple colored clouds. And
Ew, weird.
then he looks at all of you. Do this for me, and you can borrow Mjolnir.
What do we gotta do?
What do we gotta do?
Says, well, this little city is having a bit of a problem. I will distract the storm. You three find its source and kill that source.
Oh, man. Okay.
I mean,
I'm pretty good at killing stuff now.
All right. He kind of stretches out his arm, and a moment later, that hammer that Vanny, you just tried to pick up, which didn't budge, just flies into his hand, and he kind of extends the handle out towards you, Vanny.
Yes.
Do you go to grab it?
Yes.
All right. As soon as your hand touches this hammer, you feel a very strange sensation in your arm, almost like it's gone asleep. And make a perception check. A lot of
How's that
perception
doing?
checks
Is it
today.
Buzzing? Okay, I got a... Hold on, I find perception again. Uh-oh, I lost. There we go. 13.
Okay. You expect not to be able to lift this hammer as you've already tried,
Yep.
but as soon as he lets go of the hammer, it feels no heavier than, a normal light hammer would.
Awesome. For a second there, I was expecting you to be like, yeah, and it put you through the floor.
Not quite.
You fell through this island.
All right.
Heck yeah, I take it.
And then
I
he
wield
says-
it. I lick it.
If you ever feel it to start pull away... Jesus Christ, I can speak tonight.
are you sure?
No, not
Are you
even
having-
kind of. Now, if you ever feel it start to pull away from your hand, let go. Unless you want to take a flight with it. And between
wanna
you and
fly.
me, it's not particularly fun falling a few hundred feet.
Alright. I'll take the word for it.
And he just says, right, off you go then. And this massive clap of thunder deafens you, and this flash of bright white light blinds the three of you.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
And
What a way to go.
the first thing you smell, that didn't
Burning
make
flesh.
any sense. The first thing you experience is a smell. This this gut-wrenching, sulfurous smell is just filling and attacking your nostrils. After a
Yum.
second, your sight returns and your ears begin to ring. Around you are crowds of people screaming and running away from these massive, strange purple clouds that are rolling into view only about 100 feet above the ground. You feel rain fall on your skin, but it is not nice and cooling and pleasant. Instead, it burns your skin. After another
Okay.
second, you begin to recognize this city. Anyone want to take any guesses before I reveal it?
Baldur's Gate.
It's the city that we were first in.
It's not Baldur's Gate, JJ.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wrong setting.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
You've been here before.
I wanted to say like Stormforge, but we were just there.
It is wide open sky above you.
Snow Castle.
It is Snow Castle.
Oh,
Brownie
great.
points.
Sweet.
You just want to bring back that puppet guy.
Honestly, no. But yes. Wasn't the intention, but yes.
Okay.
Alright, so forming above your heads are massive storm clouds. Presumably Thor kind of doing his shit. And
Great.
they seem to be engaging these unnatural purple clouds. Where would you like to
Cool.
go?
We gotta find the source of the storm.
Yep. So, presumably towards the purple clouds.
So
Maybe.
towards the source of these purple clouds?
Wait
What
a
could
second.
cause a storm like that, though? Like, is it a spell? Would I be able to, like...
Make an Arcana check.
Would I be able to recognize that? I don't know.
Let's find
So,
out.
wait a second. Thor said he would be distracting the clouds, so I'm gonna go with let's not go that direction.
I got 18.
18. It does seem to be a magical effect, not any spell you're aware of, however.
Okay.
But yeah,
Does the
it
caster
definitely
have to be
seems
nearby?
magical in nature.
I'm going to share that with them just so they know.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So
Now
we're
what?
looking for the source.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like in the like middle of where the clouds get like darkest would make the most sense.
Okay. So you run towards the direction these clouds seem to be coming from, and you realize you're running towards the docks. Excuse me. And maybe half a mile out to sea, you see these purple gases rising up from within the sea itself.
It's my dead leg. It's come
That's
back
what
for
I was
revenge.
thinking. I'm like, it's the dead leg. We polluted the water.
Oh my god.
It's coming back. You polluted the sea, now it's turned into something evil.
This is what happens when we throw trash into the ocean.
We kill turtles and we make it infected.
We make evil gas clouds. Okay.
I mean, it was like a necromancer leg, wasn't it? Or like a warlock.
It was Dan the Warlock, yeah. Okay.
I was wondering if we'd actually remember his name.
It's Dan the Warlock.
Like
Yeah,
his legitimate name?
Yeah,
Injured Isaac is
No,
what
he's
he's
just
called.
Dan the Warlock.
I think
that is
Dan was
his
his
name,
legitimate
though. It's
name.
Dan.
Injured
I
Isaac.
think we
All
named him the
nicknamed
first
him
time.
Injured Isaac.
It's
Injured
fucking
Isaac,
great.
that's
Blew off his
right.
leg and took it with us.
Yeah.
So it looks like where the clouds are deepest is in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. Make an insight check for me, everybody.
Okay.
Ooh, that was good. Let's see insight.
I got a 5.
I got a 16.
I got a 10.
All right. Marilyn,
Yep.
you kind of get the sense that a spell of this magnitude would definitely need some space to be cast, and not necessarily equipped. Equipped isn't the right word, but it probably wouldn't work given the constraints of the ocean. Like, it would probably need multiple casters who are, like, concentrating on this.
So they probably wouldn't be on a boat in the middle of it.
Oh, multiple
Yeah,
casters. Where did we find those warlocks?
I will
What?
possibly answer your question after I finish this quick description.
Oh, okay.
In this, like, these clouds, the gas that's forming them does seem to be within the ocean. Like, coming from the depths, not just starting at the surface.
Water breathing flowers, anyone?
So,
I
what
don't
was
think
your
so.
question, JJ?
Where did we find those cultists in this city?
On the cursed lake.
No,
No, in this
not
city.
there. There was like the other place where we found this sword, Cold Claw Manor. Should we check there?
What? Why?
Well, because that's
Saying
where
it's
we
on a
found the
boat.
other cultists
Let
and
me see.
blew them up.
Now I'm confused.
Is that where that was, or was it at, like, the church?
That was Cold Claw Manor. Let's check the church, though.
The church, air quotes, and Cold Claw Manor are the same thing.
Oh.
You guys are thinking
Oh,
of.
okay.
Like, Cold
Let's go
Claw
that way,
Manor
then.
was just kind of a church, but also the house of, presumably, a family known as Cold Claw.
Okay, then yeah, let's go there.
Let's go.
Alright.
Alright, whatever.
So, y'all rush towards Cold Claw Manor. And inside,
empty.
it's fairly barren in this, main chapel area. Would anyone like to continue exploring?
Sure.
Can I make a perception check of when the last human being was in this place?
That would be an insight check, but I'm gonna have you make that perception check first. Everyone can make this perception check if they would like.
I'm going for it.
Okay?
Yay!
I got a natural 20, y'all, motherfucker.
I got an unnatural 20.
I got a
Okay.
4.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Ooh.
Vanny and Marilyn, you both hear some strange chanting coming from somewhere within this building.
First floor
Can we follow
or
it?
second floor? How many floors are there?
They're, like, above ground, there are about 3 different floors. But you also do know there is a below ground floor, like a basement.
Do we know
So can
if
we,
it's
like,
coming from up
follow
or down?
different voices?
They all seem to be coming from the same place, you just can't figure out where exactly that place is.
Alright, let's check upstairs first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay? Is everyone going together?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Alright. So you head up the stairs, and this chanting seems to get quieter.
Oh, nope, let's go down the stairs.
Mid-stair, we go down.
Okay. So you rush back downstairs, and you get to a door that seems all too familiar, leading to a torture chamber, and of course then there is a right-hand turn. The
Yep,
chanting
let's do
does
that.
seem to be coming from that right-hand turn.
Let's go
Of course
that way
it
then.
does.
Let's go that way.
All right.
Yep.
So you rush down that hallway. Ahead of you are a pair of metal double doors. So there are 2 doors made of metal ahead of you.
Vanny, throw the hammer at it.
Can I pull out my sword and get ready?
Sure.
Alright, here's my thing. Let's enter one at a time, not all together, just in case this is a horrible trap.
Okay.
And yes, I'd like to throw the hammer at it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll with Mjolnir, I presume.
Yes.
All right.
Alright, I got an 18.
So Mjolnir is a +3 light hammer. So you have +3 to hit and +3 damage.
Alright.
Just from the
and
hammer
that's
You also add your normal modifiers.
Let's see. So I'm not proficient with anything hammer-ish. I'm only proficient with
Are you
sharp shit.
proficient in what is it, JJ? What is the word I'm thinking of?
Simple weapons.
Simple weapons.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you add your proficiency bonus, and because you're throwing, your dexterity modifier to that roll, and then add another +3 because of the weapon itself.
Alright, so 8, and then whatever I roll.
Yeah, then you add what you rolled.
And that's like the little triangle one that looks like a pyramid, right?
No, that's the d20. You're rolling to hit.
I forgot which one that is.
It's the one with the most sides.
Oh, so it's just a d20?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Alright, so that's 9... 17?
Total?
60? Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. That will be, for the light hammer, 1d4 bludgeoning damage, then you add your dexterity and +3.
Alright, what's a
Excuse
d4
me.
look like?
It's the tetrahedron,
Okay.
the triangle pyramid.
Okay.
I think it's called a tetrahedron.
You're
I have a
asking the
3.
wrong person.
Alright, I got a 3.
Okay, now add your dexterity modifier and another 3.
10.
Okay. So, you throw this hammer straight at the doors, hits both, knocks them both wide open,
Woohoo!
and inside, this is a fairly decent-sized room. By your guess, it's about 40 feet deep. You can't see either of the other walls from where you're standing currently.
Ooh.
And there seem to be about 8 different humanoids in this room. Just for ease, I will call them cultists. And, well, it's kind of what they are.
And let's kill him.
They're all standing in a circle
Let's murder their
around
families.
some blood, specifically a circle of blood with strange writing almost around, and something is laying in the center. You can't quite tell what it is,
Sacrifice.
A
but
young virgin girl.
not quite. But this hammer goes through the doors, straight into the back of the head of one of these cultists.
Woohoo!
And
Hell yeah.
you said 10 damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
His head explodes.
His head does not explode. It would not feel good, though. And it flies around, like, not around, but it continues on after hitting this guy in the back of the head and hits another one square in the face. I'm going to say it's double damage because it hit him in the fucking face. Probably broke his nose.
Could you imagine getting hit in the face by fucking giant flying hammer?
This hammer lodges itself in the wall on the opposite end
Of
and
this
then
guy's
just
face?
flies back, returning to your hand.
Did it hit him on the way back, or were they already like hunched over
They-
in pain?
Had both fallen prone. So the two
wait.
are currently on the ground.
I know you said, but I forgot how many are in here.
8.
8.
8.
Okay,
So I
I
got,
got
2.
this.
And kind of as this hammer was flying through the center of the circle, you did see that there is a fairly familiar shape in the center. It seems to be a small purple gas that seems to be mimicking what the clouds either are or were doing.
Okay.
So this does seem to be where whatever spell was being cast is being cast. So, you found it. Congratulations.
Yay!
you.
Now let's kill
Can I
them and their
just-
Now-
families.
I'm gonna need some initiative rolls.
Okay.
I'm so tempted to just throw a fireball in there.
Boom. Alright, initiative.
I mean, we have to destroy the source. I feel like that's exactly what you should do.
Right?
Yeah, like this is the best time I've ever heard for a fireball.
I got an 8.
8.
Oh, I got a 19.
19 for Vanny.
All right, let's find out.
16.
16 for Marilyn.
11.
11 for our paladin. Everybody's favorite paladin.
Sure.
All right.
For now.
Are you ready to rumble?
Yeah,
As
let's
will
kick some
ever be.
ass.
Are you ready
Perfect.
to rumble?
Thank you.
Let's get ready to run. I loved that game as a kid, okay?
What game is that?
I don't remember. It was for like one of the PS.
I thought it was a sports,
Game
like a
systems?
sports thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it was
it's
a game,
It's
though.
like
got,
a
the
wrestler.
sports music, like the
WWE?
do, do,
Yeah.
do,
Because some guy gets paid a stupid amount of money just to say, let's get ready to rumble.
Honestly, that's
Probably.
probably one of the best jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Why did you say
one
that
of
so
these
sad?
cultists seems to be a human, runs towards y'all, and what is he going to do? He's gonna cast Eldritch Blast, because who doesn't love Eldritch Blast? Straight at you, Vanny, because you threw a
Ah, damn
hammer
it.
at his friends.
Well, I'm not surprised.
And
right,
that will not be enough to hit. It just this blast of magical energy flies past the three of you, dealing no damage.
He just like
Sucker.
it just wee to the ground, and then we're all looking
Yep.
at it, and we're like, "What
Next.
the fuck?"
The first person you hit
Yep.
turns around, stands up, and is going to try to cast Crown of Madness on you.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't think that'll hurt her too bad.
I'm already mad. I'm already fucking crazy.
All right, I am going to need. I'm going to need a Wisdom saving throw from you, Vanny.
Oh no.
Oh shit, bitch! Please give me something good. All right, wisdom. Wisdom is somewhere. Where'd it go? I can't find wisdom. Oh wait, there it is. I got a 19.
19, that will be enough to make it. Nothing
Woo!
happens.
Yes.
All right. And now it is your turn, Vanny. What would you like to do?
All right. So I still have this hammer in my hand.
You do.
I want to throw it again.
Okay, who at?
Can I hit two people at once? Kind of like when you're bowling.
I will say if you get, like, 5 above one's armor class, you will manage to go through and hit the person opposite them from where
Alright.
you're standing.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna throw this hammer.
Okay.
And let's do
Make
shit.
an attack roll.
Oh, 18.
All right.
That's
That'll,
without anything.
okay.
So hold on.
Are you
Dexterity is plus
aiming
4.
at the one you hit the first time?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, I got a 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9.
Okay. And the one directly behind him, the second one you hit, also takes that 9 points of damage. This
Yes.
hammer returns to your hand. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So now this tiefling turns around and is going to try to cast Witch Bolt at you again, Vanny.
Whips around. Bitch!
Yep. Pretty much. What's your armor class?
15?
All right, that is a 13 to hit, so it will miss.
Yes! I'm the luckiest woman alive.
I hope everyone's enjoying this episode of Dice Quest. We have gone to and came from the plane of air and grabbed a very cool weapon along the way. We've also gotten into a bit of combat, which is always nice. Again, there have been some teething issues with this episode just like the last and next episodes. Luckily, in episode 36, those will have been dealt with. Episode 35 will be released on the 10th of June. Thank you all for listening. We hope you're staying safe and healthy, and enjoy the rest of episode 34 of Dice Quest. Marilyn,
What?
what would you like to do?
It's fireball.
Okay.
No, you're gonna blow me up.
Look, I'll throw
no.
it past you.
None of you are in the room currently,
Perfect.
so I assume you're just casting it directly in the center of the circle that they are all standing around.
Yes.
Okay. Guess we're not
Oh,
gonna
I
find
should
out
pull
what was
up
in
the
the middle,
thing.
but okay.
Oh.
It's fine.
Rolling for whom? Nope, there are 4 of them. There we go. Wait, right? Hold on. Need to reference my notes. I'm also gonna have you roll a D100 for me, Marilyn.
Okay. I always get confused. There it is.
What'd you get?
Oh, sorry. I was making sure you weren't still doing stuff. 74.
74. Okay, so nothing special happens as you cast this spell. So what's your spell save DC?
Let me look. It's on my other sheet. Sorry. 14.
Okay, so 2 of them succeeded so far. I've just rolled 4. So 2 made it with 17. How many of the next type do we have? Boo. 2. Neither of those made it. And 2. Neither of those made it. So just 2 succeeded. So go ahead and roll damage for me.
I don't remember what the damage is, and I'm trying to look it up.
It's 8d6 for fireball.
8d6, yep.
Thanks. I'm sorry, I was like scrambling. I'm like, I can't find it.
That's like the one
So
I know.
8. Hold on, I gotta write shit down. Because I'm really bad at remembering. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
So do I have to total all those up?
Yep.
Damn it. Math is hard.
Yeah. The 2 that did succeed will be taking half damage, by the way.
Okay, hold on. I'm really bad at math. That should have been easy. Oh gosh, big numbers. Aha. I really had to use my fingers to figure out what 8 plus 3 was. No, 8 plus 5. That took me a hot second. I was like, oh no. So that's 28 in total.
28. Okay.
Yes. I can do math.
I'm sure about that.
Hush. I'm the best mathematician you ever did see.
It's okay, I can't do math. The last person I should be talking about math is me.
28 and 28. Bam! Good deal of damage. The thing that was in the center does seem to be rather charred, and the gas doesn't seem to have vanished, but it does seem to start to be... It does seem to be dissipating. So...
Maybe we
there's
should
that.
look at the burnt corpse of our probably friend.
Alright. It is time for someone else's turn. This person
Is it me?
going...
No, it's not you, JJ.
Stain.
It'll never be you.
Damn it. Darn.
Stop! Leave JJ alone. He's doing his best.
Actually, right now I'm not doing anything. Because it's not my turn yet.
Are you
He
at
admitted
least
to doing
aware
nothing.
of what you're gonna do next?
Please say yes.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna smite
I'm
someone.
gonna need the three. So this one, it seems to be a human, runs out in front of everyone else, and I'm gonna need the three of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I punch him in the face.
Fortunately, that's not a wisdom saving throw.
Can I just
Well, I got a
can I
12.
just like mix smack
Okay.
him with my
Well-
sword?
Nope. I'm gonna need wisdom saves.
I got a 16.
12, 16, and
Come
Why
on,
am I
JJ.
rolling so ass? Oh, you guys get to add
Pick
3.
different
That's my
dice.
new thing. You guys all get to add 3. I get to add 3 too.
okay.
What?
You get to add 3 to
So-
all
You all
get
saving
to add
throws
3?
if you're within 10
Yep.
feet of me. Yeah.
15?
Okay, so
Add
19.
3. So yeah.
15, 19, and
8 plus 3 is 11.
okay. Marilyn, you can disregard what I'm about to say.
Woo! Oh no,
the
my
rest of you.
friends.
Oh, man.
You both drop whatever you're holding. So Rangrim,
No.
that would be your sword and possibly your shield.
I can't hold both.
Oh, okay. Then you drop your sword. And Vanny, you drop Mjolnir.
No.
And you both become frightened of this creature, this human.
God damn it.
While
I ain't scared of shit.
frightened, let me find the thing. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So neither of you can willingly get closer. And from this spell in particular, a creature must take the dash action and move away from this human to the safest via the safest available route on each of its turns unless there is nowhere to move. If you end your turn in a location where this human does not have line of sight of you, you can make another wisdom save. So, basically, on both of your next turns, unfortunately, you're going to have to run away.
Fuck.
Guys,
All right.
Marilyn kicks
Hopefully-
him
I
in the
have
ass.
the lowest HP.
I'll do my best.
Speaking of your next turns, Rangrim, it's your turn.
Can I like roll to not be afraid?
Unfortunately, he is still within line of sight of you, so no.
When do I get to roll?
Once you are out of line of sight.
Oh, for hell's sake. Okay. I mean, like, I guess we were right by the door, so that won't be too long.
Yeah, like, it's like a 15-foot hallway. Like, you'll easily be out of line of sight this round.
So could I run, like, until I'm out of sight and then roll?
Unfortunately, it ends your turn, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Rolling ends my
It's
turn?
when you...
Or
So,
running ends my
if you
turn?
end your turn out of line of sight, then you can make a wisdom save.
Okay. So, if I just run away as fast as possible, will I be out of sight and able to make a wisdom check?
Yeah.
Okay. So can I roll?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just realize it's the end of your turn.
Yes. Okay. Hopefully, okay. Ooh. Gonna be that's not a natural, but just an unnatural 20.
All right, you succeed. You are no longer frightened.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, now it's another one of these guys' turns.
No.
I forgot to roll a D100 for him. That was a third level spell. 20. That doesn't matter. Still within range. Alright. So this guy is going to cast Eldritch Blast at you, Marilyn, because
Please no.
you're the one that's not afraid currently.
Hey, listen, I am but a humble wizard.
That'll be a 21
I am
to
actually
hit.
terrified.
I'm
Wait, what
assuming
was it?
21.
And that depends on what? Sorry.
Your AC. I'm guessing it hits.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Go ahead and take 8 force damage.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, it's not too bad.
It's gonna get worse. So out of 45, and what was it, 8?
8.
I've lost more climbing, sir.
You weak shit.
All right.
Hit me harder.
A half-elf turns around, and what variant is you?
What flavor
And
of cult man?
cast this spell. Hunger of Hadar. Bum bum bum.
Sounds like a cannibalism thing.
Okay. Let me quickly roll that D100 before I forget. 46. No effect. All right. So, around you, Marilyn and Vanny currently, because you haven't had a chance to run away. Just on the floor, this kind of inky blackness appears and surrounds the two of you.
No.
And you hear a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises.
Ew.
Bunch of demons having a
Nasty.
I
slurp.
don't know
you
why
both-
those slurping noises just got me.
And you both are
That's not what I'm
totally
into.
blind in this area.
Ooh.
How big is the area? Can we tell?
Not from within, no. And nothing else happens right now, but it will at the start of your turn. So,
No.
that's the end of his turn. The person that Vanny hit twice in the face with her hammer gets to go
Should
now.
be dead.
Not quite.
God damn it.
He is going to cast a spell.
Does his face look the least fucked up?
Yeah, like the face is definitely fucked up. You can't see it currently. But
Okay.
last you saw it definitely was.
Nice.
I'm just trying to make sure this spell actually does what I think it does. But of
Fire
course,
spells.
my website isn't loading.
I know, I'm so tempted just to blindly throw another fireball.
Okay. Yep, so that happens.
Ooh.
What happens?
What happens?
A thing.
What
Stop.
thing?
None of you can
Which
see,
thing?
so
Oh.
I'm not going to
Oh,
tell
no.
you yet.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
Alright, and last person on this round, you, is
Me?
going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Whoops.
Yeah, sounds cool, doesn't it?
Sick.
Nope,
sounds like he's
never
gonna
mind,
throw
can't
up.
cast that. Sorry, I thought it did something different.
Yeah, that's the one that like someone
Yeah.
hits you and you go blah.
Yeah, that's on me. Witch Bolt instead.
Shit.
Going to cast it at you, Marilyn.
No.
Can't see you, so he's going to have disadvantage. Because
Nice.
you're effectively invisible. And
Even to
does
myself.
a 7 hit.
No.
There you go. Misses.
Fuck you.
Alright. And back to the top of the initiative. A human.
Ooh.
I'm just going to start calling in by what they're called in my thing. A human grunt is
Okay.
going to hold his action, casting Crown of Madness as soon as he can see one of you. So, it's not going quite
Bitch.
yet, but soon.
I won't even get the chance.
The next human grunt unfortunately can't do much, but he's going to try an Eldritch Blast at Vanny.
Ooh.
Disadvantage because you're effectively invisible. That will
Nice.
miss with a 10. And
Yeah.
Vanny, it is your turn.
Okay.
How quickly
I'm
would
gonna
you like to
throw-
run?
Quickly enough.
Good option. So you run. You kind of turn the corner and you see Rangrim standing there, kind of getting ready to rush back in.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Shit, I Hold on,
Hey,
wait.
wait.
I thought that once we got out of that wizard's line of sight, that it didn't matter anymore.
Oh, technically, well, it's at the end of your turn, so you had to run away either way. So
Okay.
now you make a wisdom saving throw.
But if you run to where I am and you're within 10 feet of me, you get to add 3 to your wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got a 16, 17, 18.
18,
Wait, hold on.
that will make it. You are no longer frightened. On your next turn, you can turn the corner again and attack.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of him with
Come
my
on, Vanny,
hammer.
let's fuck this spooky guy up.
Vanny, go
Yes.
ahead and make a general charisma check for me.
Ooh, okay.
Or, actually, you can either do general charisma or intimidation. One of the two.
Hold on, let me see which one I'm more proficient in. Yeah. Hold on, I'm still looking. What the hell is intimidation?
It's under charisma.
What the hell is cool?
At the
It's-
bottom.
Yeah, it's the last one in your abilities.
Let's do intimidation.
Okay.
Alright, so do I roll again?
Roll a d20 and tell me the result plus your intimidation.
I got an unnatural 20.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d4, add 7 to that result.
Okay. So I got a 15?
15?
Yes.
15? How?
Yeah. That's the one that looks like the pyramid, right? Or is it the tiny triangle one?
It's the tiny pyramid triangle one.
Okay, never mind. Hold on. I got 4.
Now add 7.
11.
11. Okay. Kind of a shame none of you can see this happening. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. Is
Let me
it
guess, it was awesome.
cool? It is awesome. Fortunately,
their
no
faces
one can
up.
see it happening.
Damn it.
See what?
Something.
Exactly.
Alright, Vanny, that is the end of your turn. Deed. Marilyn, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Oh,
Is
I
everything
totally
okay?
forgot this with Vanny, so she gets away with it. But I remembered for you. So you don't.
Ooh. Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I need...
Marilyn, you take
No.
7 cold damage as you started your turn in this Hunger of Hadar.
But Vanny didn't have...
I know, but I forgot. So she got away with it.
But I have the lowest
I'm
HP.
sorry.
It's not fair.
I know.
Ah,
My memory isn't fair.
damn it. So, can I try and, like, dash out of this thing?
Yeah, you can move forward. Nothing's preventing you from moving.
Okay, I would like to get out of this inky shit.
You move, I believe, 20 feet forward. I assume you wanted to go forward.
Can I move to the side?
There's not, like, to your sides is wall.
Okay, I didn't know how big the hallway was, so I was
It-
just questioning.
yeah. So yeah, 20 feet forward will put you out of this sphere.
Okay, and then do I still have enough, like, if I use that as an how do you do it? Like an extra action, can I still cast a spell?
Yeah, that was just your movement.
Okay, because I
So-
really don't want to just be standing in front of all these people, just like, hello.
So as you step out, there are quite a few more people dead than there were when you went into this sphere of inky blackness. So currently there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corpses on the ground, and only
2 alive.
1? Yep, there's only 1 that you can see.
Okay, so,
And you did know that there were 8. You are currently within the room at this point as well.
okay,
So it's about a 40 by 40 square.
okay. Can I cast, what is it called? I need to flip my thing, sorry. I have one prepared. Magic missile.
Okay. Go ahead
And then...
Oh, that's an auto hit. So I assume you're directing... Are you casting it as a first?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and first roll a d100 before I forget.
Okay.
What'd you get?
85.
85. Unfortunately, that doesn't affect non-area of effect spells. So,
Rude.
nothing extra happens. Go ahead and roll those 3d4 and add 1 to each die.
3d4?
Plus 3, effectively.
Okay, where is my motherfucker? There. And then you add 1 to all of them, you said?
Yeah, or just add 3 to the total.
Okay.
I have returned.
Got it. 11.
11. Alright. That one is still standing.
Bitch.
Yep. Oh, I was wrong. 2 are alive. Would you like
Yeah.
to split the damage at all?
Just hit the one closest to me.
Okay, that's fine then. So, I miscounted. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead, and 2 standing alive. 1 has gone missing.
That's concerning.
Do you know how many I killed?
No.
No.
So,
Sad.
the person you just hit doesn't really like that you just hit them.
Well,
Frankly.
obviously, but I didn't like that they did that to me. So they're just gonna have to deal with it.
Alright. They are going to cast a spell.
Do it,
So,
coward.
they just I don't how so they kind of like collapse in on themselves, and with a little pop they're no longer
Ew.
standing in front of you. They're gone.
Disgusting.
Ew.
Love it.
I don't know why, but when you said that, I imagined them just like forcing themselves so contortedly that like their spine just popped out of place.
Ew.
Kind of.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
like, ugh.
Kind of what it looked like.
Yes. Love it. Let's do it again.
Is the spell no
No.
longer
So
being
now
not.
there's
cast?
currently only 1 standing before you.
Is it my turn?
Is he shitting
it
himself?
is not your turn quite
Damn.
yet, Rangrim. Actually, yes it is. Sorry.
Yeah!
That's on me. It is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go pick up my sword and just. I'm gonna turn the sword on and just smack the dude who's still standing.
Okay, as you turn the corner, you just enter this inky blackness and cannot see anything.
I'm gonna push through the blackness.
Okay, are you going to try to find your sword?
Yes.
Okay. This is the time where I would like D&D to have a luck thing. Just roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
He needs that
On a
sword.
10 or higher, you get the sword.
On below a 10, one of the dudes who just pieced out took it with him, and I lost the sword once again. Please tell me that's not what happened. That would be really sad.
That would be sad.
I'd kill you.
JJ,
What's the result, JJ?
I haven't rolled yet.
find your sword, JJ.
17. We're good.
17. All right. You run through this darkness, remembering vaguely where you stood in this hallway when you dropped it. Pick it up, light it. You don't really see anything in the darkness, not even light, but you feel it. Rush through and go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah! I get to hit something.
Do it.
Yeah.
Heck
Oh, I
yeah.
fucking missed. Oh shit, I'm so useless.
What'd you get?
No.
Fucking 11.
Ugh.
This, what is he? This human grunt just barely manages to duck out of the way of this flaming sword.
Oh my god.
Burns a couple of the fibers on his robe, but does not deal any
Did
damage.
he have a 12?
Does have a 12.
God fucking damn it.
Oh my god.
JJ!
You do have multi-attack,
What
though.
Ooh, I want to get him again.
Okay.
I already rolled.
Well, not again,
I got...
but
Roll higher than an
I
11.
did. I got an 18.
okay. Go ahead and roll
Yay.
damage.
Yeah. God, it feels good. Every single d6.
It's a lot of dice.
It is 66. I'll even roll them into the mic for you. There you go.
Ooh.
28 damage.
28.
Just damage
How
type
would you
matter.
like to do this?
How would I like to kill him?
Yeah.
I feel like it would be cool
'Cause
if
he
I just
had
like grabbed my
3
sword,
hit
flipped
points.
it into forward grip, and just like decapitated him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because the sword is rather hot, not a lot of blood manages to escape the head.
No, it's kind of like a lightsaber.
Yeah. As long as you ignore episode 4.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a serious question. If I, say, stab someone in the gut with a lightsaber, would they die?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I kind of cauterized the wound in the process.
But
But
we've
would they
seen
die as fast?
we've seen
do you think they
people
could-
get stabbed in the gut with lightsabers and die from it.
Well, because you still have fluid
Theoretically.
outside of where they stabbed you. It's just the fluid where it was would get super hot. And so, like, everything would, like,
True.
still leak. It would just be, like, right where they stab you, it got cauterized.
Alright, that's fair.
But it would be
Bam.
very slow and painful.
Question answered. Well, gut wounds are always painful.
Yeah.
All right. What would we like to do now? This gas at this point has almost completely dissipated by now. So
What was the thing
What
in the
would we
middle
like
that
to
we
do?
blew up?
We still missed someone.
Can I see in this room with my sword on?
it's not dark, even without your sword. And the darkness that was once around the circle, around the corner, has now dissipated.
Can I use detect evil and good to see if I can find this one?
Read the spell to me.
Okay. I probably should read it anyway, 'cause I'm not entirely sure what it does.
And that's a first level, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
For the duration, you will know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically concentrated or desecrated. Oh, no.
Okay. So, are you casting this spell?
No. Because I was trying to find a guy. And he's a human.
Is he, though?
Or some flavor of normal person. Yeah,
Some flavor.
That's a no. Wait.
Waiting.
Oh no, damn it. Locate creature is a 4th level spell.
Oh.
So, no. That's the end.
All right.
The end.